So hey guys, welcome back to the final video of the chat video, I suppose, and this is about relationships with dolls and my personal opinion on it. And since I wanted to mention this now because I know it's kind of weird to some people probably hearing this. But yeah guys, I'm in the bathroom at the moment. Well, we're in the sink area, but yes, basically relationships with a doll is perfectly fine with me. Real dolls include certain things. I try and keep it PG as much as possible because I don't want to mention it publicly on YouTube too much, because I know Copper will probably start to question me about is this safe for kids or not, but no. my content for this channel is basically for those that have 15 and above on my channel. For all my videos I do, as you can see from my content, I do from giveaways to chat videos, adventure videos and my video game stuff. It's all from 18 and above for a lot of the games, especially the GTA stuff. Minecraft is a 15 or 16 rating, so yes, you probably can get away with something, but the things I use, the way I speak is definitely 16 or above. Just because, you know, the way I do my content and stuff. But yes, having a relationship with a doll is perfectly fine if you're into that sort of thing. But on the other hand, you know, there's things that people might consider, people can call you weird, but people are people, you know. You're into that thing and good for you, you know, it makes you happy, it keeps your mind active, you're not alone for all your life. You know, being afraid of being alone, you know. It's being alone, but being lonely is a different thing. Because I do not have a problem being alone, I just have a problem being lonely, if you know what I mean. So, having a relationship with a real sex doll, blah blah blah, would be work for me, because I had my experience with a relationship with real ones and it's never worked out really well for me, so it's an alternative for me basically. And to be honest, would I ever go back? No, I can't see me going back, simply because, you know, no matter the hassle and the stress it gives you when you have a relationship with someone and it turns out it's a complete waste of time, it's not worth it. Not all that, is also there's people trying to cheat on you, which has happened to me a few times. I've done it to have at least to Marina once or twice, I think at least once, but you know, I didn't enjoy doing it. I did it for one reason or another. It's because I felt with her relationship, it didn't felt like we were going anywhere with it. It just felt like we were basically stuck into the middle of something we could consider it was going to be turn out going to be quite good, but in reality it just didn't turn out as good as we wanted it to, so it wasn't worth it in the end. But also because of what I told Marina, you know, my interest of C word, you know, smoking and stuff. Basically I did tell the truth, I'm still into that sort of thing, but you know, I keep on the quiet for a good reason, because people don't need to know. If you want to get married, I'm just going to move the topic now to the dolls again. Basically, if you want to get married to your doll, imagination wise, by all means go for it. Don't let people stop you, don't let people try to take away your happiness, whatever it is in your life. People will try because they want attention and they're a bit gullible for some of them, but for some people it's different. I mean, for me, obviously I said my life has been a bit messy for a little bit, and it wasn't until this year it really started to change. Obviously I do for most of the same things, but it's the sleeping hours are starting to change. I mean, only about a week ago I started to sleep from midnight to about 8:30 in the morning. I basically slept for a long time. But I woke up at 8:30 in the morning and I felt springy, and I thought, right, it's time to get up and do something. So I can see me being up as early as that in the near future, but I mean, yes, I don't do my stuff near as often as I used to, but I have no desire to quit, no. And another thing is, May's going to be close for the doll. The secondly bit is going to be the hard drive for the PC, and there's also going to be a little bit for June for the train. So the Sky Special will be closed for the doll, and then June's just going to be a train with the HD, the Intercity 125 set, and it's going to be the premium one. It won't be the budget one. I probably will get a budget one at some point, but I'll do the comparison between each other. I haven't done a comparison Class 47 review yet, so I desperately need to do one of those soon. Because I have got two types, the premium and the budget. So the only trains I haven't got yet is the 55 Deltic by Hornby and Batman, the Class 73, the 142 Pacer by Hornby, the Class 350 by Batman, the what's that one called? The Class 68 by Hornby. Oh wow, or is it Dapple? I think it's Dapple. I think is down the Class 68, and the Class 68 will look very similar to the Class 70 in their way. But I'm looking forward to get one of those, as well as Class 87. Definitely is going to be a good one. But yeah. As I said, I have got priorities on new things, and I have got new ideas coming to your life, as well as my choices of new things. Jim will be taking a present of this garage basically very soon. Well, soon enough. Basically all these boxes are going to be moved and probably taken to tips on them. But yeah. As I said, I appreciate Marina, I like her, and I like her as a friend, but I do not want to come to being pressuring again. No offense, Marina, I will warn you about this. I just generally want my opinion on, you know, I want to share my experience with you guys with it, just debating it, and I think it'd be nice if some form of way Marina does her side of the stories about it, because it'd be nice to share her experience with it as well. And I think that would be quite good, nice in that aspect, because I know the mainly reason why she left and not want to be my friend after what I said to her. I can understand that one, but I don't know. I think they're both weird in some aspect, but what she took of it was very different to how I took it. But yeah, we're different people, different interests, different passions about things. It's a bit like me and my mum. Religion for me is just a thing to me. It's not something I want to be dedicated to. One thing is helping out there, but I do not want to be dedicated to my life to it, because I'm not interested. But yeah, as I said, I'm helping out there for at least 2 more years, and then, well, it'd be 2 years in March I think this year, so it'd be 1 more year. So after next year, or the year after, I think, yeah, the year I turn 22, I'll be leaving, so I'll be going back to my normal self without having religion on my life at all. So should be nice in some aspects, but it will be very strange to start with, because I haven't done it for a while. But yes, it should be good, and I should be feeling good about the choices I make for myself, because I don't like people making choices for me. Generally, guys, I do appreciate you a lot, and I really do. A lot of this channel has grown since you've not been helping me out for the last nearly 5 years of my life on the channel. And you're probably wondering, like, why is my channel called Brandon and Love Bildo and Rosie channels? Because I changed that to that name because obviously obviously my doll going to be on its way soon. It should be here fairly soon. And I thought I'd give it a name because, you know, I mean, for most people will give it a name. You know, people tend to give their things names, don't they? I mean, I don't name my trains. I don't want to either, because it's a hobby. They're not something, you know, you're going to spend your life with. And yes, I'll have it as my hobby for the rest of my life, you know, to train things. But you know, that's been one of my oldest hobby of my life, model aero stuff. I've been into trains since I was a little boy, so it was a very different experience when I was growing up. So being in the 90s, it was a very different life. I'm sure some of you guys can understand, because some of you probably have grown up in the 90s, but to those who are growing up before the 90s, you know, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, the 50s, you know, that's a whole different category as well. It really was. I mean, if you dated back well back when, saying, you know, my great grandfather before he passed away, he was in like 1890 or something like that, 1819. So it was quite a long time ago, as you can imagine. But yeah, you can imagine what the life was like then. Fighting off wars. It's not what life's worth thinking about a lot of the time. I don't know, the way I'm seeing things are going at the moment, it could end up going up or downhill for life, but it either get better or worse. Generally, sometimes it can get worse, sometimes it will stay the same, and sometimes it will just get better, depending on what the situation is at the time. As I said, I'm no wizard, so I wouldn't know actually what this world's got for us, or what they got for us, for them. But yeah, I will quite happily live my life with Rosie as my, you know, my doll, as my companion for the rest of my life. I wouldn't